What's good, people? It's Gifted. We back. I just want to put this video out as a testimony of sorts for myself as a content creator. I first off just quickly want to say to all my supporters or even new people, I appreciate the support that I've received as a content creator. Again, I'm new, trying to get into this field to where I'm covering the NBA and sometimes other stuff on the channel. But I got to be honest with you. We're at the point of the season where the activity in the NBA is ramping up, it's increasing. And as a content creator, if I'm being real with myself, I have not been where I wanted to be for this season. I think I've done a lot of good things in terms of posting breakdowns, being very active on Twitter, doing the locker room live streams, which is on the channel. Go tap in for that; those are fun. But in terms of me like spamming solo uploads and staying consistent with that, I haven't. I think my last upload on this channel, uh, as a solo video, was probably 2 weeks ago. But I want you guys to know that I'm not gonna be perfect. I'm gonna have moments where I might fold, and I'm trying to be better with that, but that comes from me wanting the best for this channel, the highest quality I can put out there for this channel. And I am very aware of my shortcomings in certain areas, but I'm over the part where I think so hard I get in the way. I'm really like an overthinker type of person. I love to think about backup plans for the backup plan, how to make this pop because I care so much about what I'm doing because to me, content creation is an avenue for you to put your thoughts and your ideas out there and express it to the world. And like to grow and get better at it, you have to have repetition and consistency. And I think in terms of me um being active on the channel, I haven't failed at that. But in terms of me consistently delivering on my videos, I haven't. And I want you to know that as we head towards the playoffs, for me, as an NBA content creator, that is going to change. I want this video to stay on the channel as a reminder for the standard that I want to uphold for myself on this channel and the creativity that I want to continue to have in certain moments. So for me, I just want you guys to know that. And moving forward, the frequency of video content uploads are going to be a lot more. Sorry, bad words. It's going to be better. Okay? I'm going to be better, is really what I'm trying to say. We have a lot of good basketball every single night. Basketball is important for a lot of these teams. These teams are trying to win as many games as they can, and that's not something that I personally take for granted because it's very hard to win in the NBA. So covering it and giving you my predictions and my analysis on the league as a whole outside of my team, I really want to push forward in doing that at a higher level. I've been really good in terms of tackling these things in our live streams, which again, if you're not hip, we do live streams on the NBA. Our group is called the Locker Room, and we basically aim to do the same thing I do on this channel in terms of covering the NBA, doing film breakdowns, and really staying attached to the sport of basketball as a whole. So, um, every time I've been going live and having those NBA sessions on the channel. So if you're not tapped in, tapped in. There's a playlist on the channel. I'll link it below called the Locker Room Live Streams. It's like 80 something episodes, so that will always be there. I'm gonna do a better job in terms of using the community post feature to really share it and highlight the work that we're trying to do in that regard. But yeah, I just felt like before I made a return to uploading videos, I needed to have something out there that is kind of my like me speaking what I want to accomplish into existence because we're on the grind. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before the year is out. We're currently at 485 or 86, so we're very close to being halfway there. And I feel like outside of the streams, I have to do a better job in terms of just getting the content out there. Like in life, sometimes you're gonna think very hard about the decisions you make, because these choices are kind of indicative of who you are and like what your decision making is like. And for me, I just spend too much time in my head, but I'm growing out of that headspace, especially since I have a podcast, a basketball podcast, coming back to the channel. By the way, have not forgotten about Gifts for Gifted, but I wanted to pause it because the podcast was so bad for my standards that I don't want to bring it back until I know I can be consistent and I know fully what I'm doing. I'll probably revisit that in the off season, but um, Gifted Hoops is the name of the new podcast that I'm working on that will just solely focus basketball. I'm gonna have guests on there, but I'm also just gonna have a consistent drop, and it's gonna follow my opinions on the NBA, current events, topics, teams, breakdowns. We're gonna get really analytical, but also just really provide some different perspective and views on the game of basketball. So make sure to tap in for that. I'll be posting updates in the community tab. So again, if you follow and you click that bell, you should be able to stay updated with all things gifted here. So that's what I'm currently working on to achieve. I have a lot of work to do, but in my personal life, it's been very hard for me to manage being a student, working full time to where I work like 9 to 10 hours a day, and then coming back and watching a lot of basketball, both in the East and the West Coast. Y'all know me, I'm a Warriors fan, but I live in the East Coast, so I'm staying up late to like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock just to watch these games. And even games that have nothing to do with Golden State, they're still in the West Coast, so it takes up a lot of my time. But I'm working to better use that time and be more efficient, because really that's the name of the trade: finding your spots, and finding your pockets, to be creative, get your best thought out in an efficient manner when it's relevant is very important. And I've been learning that lesson the more and more and more that I've been on hiatus from actually uploading solo content on this channel outside of streams. Because if I'm being honest, for me, YouTube streams are just an easy way for me to be honest with the audience and just be myself. I don't have to really uh, th- think too hard. There's nothing there for me to overthink. It's just we're doing this session and we're talking hoops, pull up, and we're having that organic conversation. And that's really my element. That's my bag. But for me, when I look in front of this camera and it's just me and there's no other voices and I'm just focusing on me and the audience, I sometimes overthink my approach. But I'm done with that. And I don't have to spam the same point over and over and over. But the point of this video again is to be my testimony, to be the reference point where I'm speaking the future into existence. I'm going to be better. I'm going to hold myself to a higher standard, and I appreciate the support and the patience that you guys have had in reference to that uploading frequency. And I promise, with these better habits in mind for the next season, we're gonna go even crazier than we have been going this season, especially in the playoffs. So keep all that stuff in mind. But I don't need to make this a super long video, but I think it needed to exist on the channel. But I appreciate it, people. I'll catch you guys in the next upload. We might be doing a Sacramento Kings breakdown. Honestly, it depends on how I feel, but I'm gonna focus on covering basketball and really talking about what I want to talk about. So if I let you down on that, sorry about that. But that's it. Make sure to subscribe. Again, it helps. 286. We're very sorry. I said 286. 486. We're very close to hitting 500. So make sure to support and tap in and follow me on Twitter. I'm super engaged and locked in on Twitter, and I'm trying to bring that community over here as well, because NBA Twitter is really really fun. So tap in with that. But yeah, man. I just got goals and I got visions that I got to see through, but I got to be willing to find a way to be more efficient with the work that I put in. But I promise the fruits of my labor will be seen by a lot of you and a lot of my other supporters. So I'm officially leave this video here. I'm going to aim to upload at least one video a week before the podcast drops. So all those details and future news about things like that will be revealed at a later point. So peace out, people. Have a good one. Accomplish your dreams, and don't let people talk you out of what you want to do. Have faith in yourself. I believe in you. Y'all believe in me. So let's accomplish our goals and dreams together. But peace out, people.